We are in the servers for the first race at Oulton Park in the competition servers at Oulton Park 2020, first one. So it's going to be interesting to see. These guys are going to be a lot quicker than me in practice, in qualifying. As you saw there, I was actually the quickest in free practice, but that's 5 minutes and means nothing. So we've already done the setup. I haven't really done a huge amount because we're still kind of trying to learn what works. But let's go with what we've got and see what we can do. This is a nice level playing field because, of course, this track came out I don't know, it was actually about 3 hours ago, wasn't it? 4 hours ago, something like that. Maybe 6 hours ago at a push, I'm not sure. I don't know what time it actually came out, but it wasn't available at 4 PM when I checked, and it's now midnight, so at some point in the last 8 hours this stuff came on, so it's going to be interesting to see who can do what. Sadly, I've got Quee behind me, which doesn't really help matters, but probably going to tell me to let him pass, which is kind of annoying. Tyres are junk at the moment. The track's got a little bit more grip than it did have though. Seems a couple of those, I'm not sure which changes I made that worked, but a couple of them have helped for sure. Over those nasty curbs, so that's good. I know Quee's going to be quicker, but what can you do? It's just how many of the others are going to be quicker. Hopefully dudes like this Spitzin don't get in my way. He looks like he's reasonably fast, so let's hope he doesn't do anything dumb. He's in a Bentley, so there's no reason he should be significantly slower than me. Although I fucked up there. Definitely better over those curbs. You kind of ruined the lap anyway, let's just wait. We'll ruin the next lap. We'll sacrifice this next one as well, to be fair. He's going to go back in and do another one, of course. And I'm now going to have to go around and do another whole lap just to get one in. Which kind of sucks. Oh shit, I don't see King McGee in here. He's going to be quickest, I'd imagine. He's fairly savage. And he's in a Bentley.
Slow car ahead.
Whoops.
Got detected.
Don't care. Right, let's try and get a lap in. Try not to fuck it up. Wide of that apex. This place is so bumpy. Fuck. Screwed that exit up. Jumped on the gas too much and spun them wheels. Of course it was. Okay, so now we've just got to do an annoyingly safe run because we need to make sure we actually get a lap in so we're not starting 21st. That would be upsetting. And we fucked that up, which really didn't help.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Oh, why is this guy so slow? Oh well, this lap's a write-off. Mainly because we're going to be lower than 16th for sure.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Jesus Christ.
Yellow flag is up.
He's so slow, get out of the way! Thank fuck, finally we got some space in front of us. Although we've still ruined this lap, so we'll try and get one more in. Have we got time? Just. This lap's junk, but where's it going to put us? It's the only lap I've done. Stop telling me it's my best. 10th, still junk.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Where's a yellow flag? You just slowed me down. Why did you tell me that?
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Need a lot more than the 3/10 I've already got. Wide. Still better because he was so slow through there. .3-ish, 1.2. Not optimal, but slightly better. If we can keep this till the end, that would be useful. Better exit.
Session is now over.
Fourth. Should have done a lot better than fourth. We should have been up there on the first row.
Please try to stay on the track.
We should have been up there on the first row, I think. Unless, of course, it was someone else as fast as Miggy. Let's see. 8 tenths off. Shit. Yeah. So, blatantly, we should have been up there on the first row if we hadn't fucked around. And that was my fault entirely for getting closer to people. I should have left a bigger gap in those first couple of laps. Didn't anticipate everyone else being, or those other couple of people, I should say, in front of me being that much slower. Right. Let's see. What's our chart saying? Let's quickly fill in the data. And what was it? It was 24, I think, from memory. Might be just under, but let's see. So our fuel tally says we need, let's see, it is a 45-minute race, isn't it? 45-minute race. So our fuel charts say that we need 77 litres. So let's dump that in there. Let's check those. No, that's not going to tell us anything. That's telling us our currents. Unfortunately, we didn't check them soon enough. Doesn't matter. We know they're roughly right. 43 degrees C. That's a complete load of arse. That's an absolute load of arse. I couldn't tell you when it was last even, well, 33 degrees at frickin' Oulton Park. That's silly hot. Anyone else we know? King Biggie. So no, King Biggie wasn't even that fast. He was 4 tenths up on us. So, and Quee was slower. So, when we level the playing field, it's a little bit more interesting. I've raced against this guy before. He's fast. I've raced against this guy before. He's really fast. So is this guy. He's really fast. Rambach has destroyed me round Zandvoort earlier today. Zandvoort? No, Zolder. Zolder. We were racing around Zolder, and he was destroying me around Zolder. Riesner I've raced against before. He's not bad. So, yeah, got a reasonable field in here. I haven't raced against Schneider. I think I might have raced against this dude before. It's interesting to see the Porsches are quick here. Porsches, Bentleys, Lexus, Bentley, Porsche, Bentley, Lexus, Porsche, Aston, Lexus, Bentley, Aston. So, and then the lone Mercedes at the back. So it seems like balance of performance is starting to fail a little bit in Assetto. I'd had a little suspicion for a while that the Porsche, the Bentley and the Lexus was starting to creep ahead with some various updates, but we'll see. This should be fun. No one's had time to buy any of the silly setups that you see out there. I don't know, things like Coach David, not silly setups, but you know, people buying the setups that have been done online rather than trying to work it out for themselves. Not that I begrudge them doing that. To be fair, it's tempted me a few times, but I haven't crumbled just yet. I'm trying to work it out for myself because I like to have, you know, have that knowledge. Even though I don't at the moment, I'm trying to get there. So, judging by the pace of these two, we may not be able to catch them. But me and Mr. McGee and Mr. Quee and Mr. Vincent Grenier are definitely going to have a good freaking go. Let's just double check all this is working correctly.
Sections, so first...
Oops, doesn't matter, not really fussed about accidentally closing that one. Make sure our stream is named correctly. There we go, right. Oh, we got a minute. Not long enough. Not long enough to sort the thumbnail, but that'll do, pig. That'll do. 50 seconds. So let's put this shit out. Right.
30 seconds. Seconds.
Right, 45 minutes. We've got to do a pit stop, so we'll adjust as and when we need to. But since we've got a pit stop, we're going to resort to our usual technique. Big old fucking burnout off the start, get some temperature in the actual surface of those rears, and then we'll use the brake temperature to maintain. Keep winding the brake pressure to the back. Takes a little while with the old wheel. To be fair, I can do it quicker, which is like that. If I just do that, put it down to 57, get as much temperature in the rear as possible to get these tyres maintaining their temperature. Scrubbing the fronts. Get those brakes nice and hot. Tyre change, no refueling as per usual. Rears are almost there, where we want them for the start. Anyway, they're up to 26.1, 26.3 respectively. We need to just work on these fronts now. Let's wind that brake bias back forward. good on tyre pressures. Over 26.5 all round. We'll keep at the brakes. Ooh, 27.1, 27.2 on the front. We like that. Well, to be fair, I have been working them quite hard. Let's drop back. There we go.
Green light. Go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, why did you tag me, dude? It said it was. I did say I was clear on the right, to be fair. So if he was there, I apologise. Let the tyres come up to temperature. No point fighting with these two right now.
Car on the right.
Although if we keep him to the right, we annoy him. Especially if his tyres aren't up to temperature yet.
Car on the left.
Yeah, I know.
Clear on the left.
Oh, those curbs are vicious on that exit. Who needs motion when you've got a DD wheel? That thing shakes this entire freaking rig. He ran wide. Let's close that gap. Oops. Getting eager on the throttle. Try and leave these dudes behind us as long as I can stick with the guy in front. What's the times? Let's look at the live data. Use that banking, stick with him. Nice. It's a little bit late on the brakes, but it'll do. Oops, should have left it in second. Dum dum. Pushed him too fast there. No time gained, but luckily not much lost. He's getting away a little. Let's try and close that up. Stop getting away. Just do 133, 135.3, 135.7.
That's not fast and slow.
Better without the extra track needed. The Porsche is 2 seconds back now, which is good. Oh, lay on the brakes again. That was too late that time. That's going to cost me. One thing we didn't do that I should have done was practice pit entries. I've got no idea where it is, and that's one of the places where you can gain a lot of time if you know what you're doing. And of course no one's going to know what they're doing with this one unless they've practiced. Someone's hit those tyre barriers, which ain't going to help.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Sector 2, don't care, that's going to be gone by the time we get there. Better on the apex, but lost on the exit. A little bit of oversteer. Well, someone's knocked the tyres properly out of the way, so they're no longer an issue. .34.7, wow.
But
Pretty quick.
the fastest lap so far.
And I'm losing time on T1. Tiny little bit lost there. Not really much more I can do through that one. So if you run wide on the exit, it's game over for the entire race because you are going head on into that tyre barrier. So you can't really risk pushing too fast into that one. Ah, that doesn't help. I still feel bad for King McGee. That was, I'm gonna have to go back and check out that incident at the start. Wow, those curbs are so gnarly. You have to try and avoid them. And when I say you, I mean me. I love the contours and crests and dips of this place. Makes it so much more interesting than the overhead track map would lead you to believe. That's a shitty lap. And now I've got the other Bentley behind me. Not right behind me, but as in he's managed to get past the Porsche of Mr. Campbell. Not all that worried because he wasn't as fast as me in quali, and we know that we gave up time in quali. Anything that is a sort of a question mark is fuel, because we haven't got a huge amount of data from practice/testing. I did like a 15-minute practice run to just make sure I knew the braking points and apexes before jumping on a server with other people whose races I could ruin. Giving up half a second to Mr. Grenier, what's his name? Yeah, so I did like half an hour practice, but not exactly a huge amount, so... I'm expecting to be able to find time, but it still looks like those Porsches are potentially slightly faster around here. It might just be that his setup is slightly better than the setups we're trying with the Bentleys right now. Trying to gently nudge out and see how much of the track I can use without getting a penalty, and I could use all of that without getting a penalty if I was fast. Squeeze that gap out so the Bentley behind us. Attempt to anyway. Better exit, as we can see from the greeniness in the top left. I don't think the track is quite optimum because I'm having to brake about a metre more than I was when I was doing practice on an optimum track, so it's fast, it's just not perfect. Done it again. I need to turn in later. I can still cut that apex, but I need to turn in later because if I run wide it's costing me on the exit a lot. One of the most fun corners in English motorsport if you get it right. Better. Start looking at these tyre pressures. Can't yet, can we? Because it won't let us because obviously we're not into the pit window. So, well, it will let us, but it requires more faffing than I can be bothered with right now. All that matters is we are squeezing the guy behind us. Porsche in front's all the way gone round the hairpin, so he's not a consideration for now. But if we can stick with second for the rest of this, for the next 33 minutes and the remainder of whatever lap is left over afterwards, better... Oh, a little bit of a slide. I should stop saying better until I'm actually out the corner. Although, to be fair, it was a slightly better exit. We can keep it together for 33 minutes and the remainder of whatever lap is left afterwards. Better. Still losing a little bit on the exit, but not as much. Nothing like as much as I did. Lost a bunch there. Ooh, wide. Keep it neat and tidy. No track penalty again, nice. So you can actually use a fair bit of that exit.
There's a slow car up ahead.
A Porsche. Not the one I'm after though. Obviously these tyres are going to start to go off more than everyone else's because I do my silly warm-up routine, but as I'm always saying, I prefer to sacrifice a little bit now and have the track position, which it affords me by having more grip at the start, which is obviously what we managed to do by where those two Porsches were really
Yellow flag in sector 2.
what's the word? They were really hesitant about warming their tyres properly. But then we know the Porsche's tyres go off even worse than the Bentley's, so maybe they're more thinking about preservation. But obviously, again, with the pit stop, it's much less of an issue, because you can always stop early if they're going really bad. Not stop early, but as in stop at the start of the stint. So they're starting to feel a little bit scrubbed, and also that's, to be fair, partly down to the fact I'm running slightly high pressures, because again we haven't dialed this car in yet for this track, or whatever temperatures we're running. Took a stab in the dark because it decided to give us a super hot track temp. Better, that's what I've been trying to do for the last 9 laps. That exit, or that way through that chicane. But it will only come with practice. Too early again, I don't care if I get a penalty. I'm just going to make sure... What? So we're allowed to cut the corner that much. And it actually fucks the car up less. Interesting. Whoops. Too hot in, oversteer on the way out. Six seconds to the Bentley behind us. Let's try and work on our lap time. Push a little bit harder on all these exits and apex or entries if we can. Not too much. It wouldn't have been so catastrophic if I hadn't managed to get the oversteer. These tyres have taken a beating and they're a little bit hot. Got a feeling that was for the exit curve, not the apex. Lost some time to the car behind, being a silly bugger.
Bentley nose opening.
Not going to stop quite yet because we don't want to be running out of tyres at the end of the race, but these ones aren't great. So we'll either stop in 1 or 2 laps, I think. As long as we can stick with our sort of fastest pace-ish. There's not really much point stopping. As long as it's just me fucking up and not the tyres. Because we know the Porsche goes off. Although, to be fair, he's probably going to be trying to save tyres at this stage, because that's him pissing off now out that chicane. And I don't mean the one we can still see, I mean the one who buggered off ages ago. So we've got a lap car in front of us. Better.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I'm in sector 2. I don't like that. No, I'm in sector 3. Good. Rear tyres are starting to feel the heat of that burnout at the start, but that's okay. Don't go off, please don't go off. Oh shit, we're fucked. We're in the barriers. Exactly what I said. Oh, no, I don't want to pause. Fuck. I don't want to do that. Bollocks. Fuck, stop pressing the wrong button. Come on. Ah, we've lost all of that work that we did. Oh, that's so annoying. How bad's the damage though? That's the question. I have to pit this lap, luckily. Change our tyre pressures really rapidly now. Ah, fuck's sake.
Car on the right.
Get out of his
Clear on the
way.
right. Yellow flag.
Fuck's sake.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Watch out.
Oh my god, that's so upsetting. I did say one mistake and everyone was fucked there. That's such a shame. Now we're going to have to work our arses off to try and get something back out of this. Aggregate says we're 8th now. Oh, that's so upsetting. Ignition back on. Clutch down. 23 seconds still to go. Damn. And now this is all just dead time, fixing that damage. I don't even know quite why I understeered there. No, I backed off maybe like a metre later, but not crazy. Like, fuck. Oh well. C'est la vie.
Mandatory stop this time for you. Let's go, go, go.
Come on, get to the bloody line.
Keep pushing.
9th, damn it. Yeah, you can fuck off, whoever you are. Schneider hasn't stopped yet. Campbell's 13 seconds in front. We're never going to get any of these guys. Let's leave Mr. Phytosa behind. Otherwise he's going to get ideas like he might be able to pass us. We don't want him to do... We don't want to try anything silly like that. Yeah, he's gone. 0.6 back already. There we go. Assuming we don't make any silly mistakes on our outlap. Oh, that's so upsetting. All that hard work and then I screwed it up. But that's racing. That's racing. Luckily I didn't have a £500,000 bill at the end of it, or a £250,000 bill for fixing the car. We'll get one place back. Like I said, the aggregate said we're in 8th. See how much of this we can manage to irk back. Not much, I don't think. Because it's not like they were all slow. I mean, the whole first half of the race, we only took 6 seconds out the guy in third. That's sad, because we could have either maintained or increased our nice rating of 355 that we've managed to get our way up to over the last couple of days, but like I said, c'est la vie. We'll have to take a hit and then crack on at this place again tomorrow morning, when, or tomorrow afternoon when the servers open up. Get some work done early, and then jump on for the 3 PM races. "19.5 minutes left. Can we gain any more spots?" Oh, car feels so much nicer on these. I mean, the pressures are slightly low. We went a tad low, but car feels so much nicer now. It will definitely be interesting to see tomorrow morning how, or tomorrow afternoon, like I said, how much progress everyone else has made with this. Oops. Yeah, kind of just understeered off a little bit. Sorry, bud. Car's way faster now as well on correct tyre pressures. Seven-tenths up on my fastest lap so far. Try and rein in a little bit of this throttle oversteer before the races tomorrow afternoon as well. Have a quick go on that after doing this. Do some testing before bed. And we'll have to see what's what. So we're up to 7th. Either someone pitted or someone quit. Again, I'll have to go back and have a look later.
Yellow flag, be careful there. There's a slow car ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
On the spot, up to 6th. Let's keep going. Of course, that's the other thing is, I'm not necessarily going to be the only one who has an incident. And I lost less time because I was just about to pit. Okay, it was fairly catastrophic in terms of the accidental hitting of the fucking pause button. That's a lesson learned. I'm going to move the pause button from the start, from next to the start button. That was a massive error on my part. So we shall deal with that one after the race. First time it's happened, and the last time it's happened. Yeah, it'll be the last time it's happened. Whoa,
Car on
okay.
the left. Clear on the left.
Someone's a complete weirdo when it comes to letting people past. Just brakes really early. Oh well, that cost us a bit. Ten seconds, 15 seconds and 15.7. We can't catch them, I don't think. We're not fast enough, but we are catching them. error dropping my wheel on the inside. That cost me a bunch.
Yellow flag in
No
sector.
penalty. That's interesting. So we need to really work on making this car get over curbs on its setups around here. 36.0. Whoops, that's really not going to help. We are catching them, but not fast enough. We're going to have to hope. And the annoying thing is that Haupt is in third. We actually came into the pits just behind him. The only reason he's there is because we had to repair the damage that we did. So even with the off, we'd still be in third. It's just that catastrophic error with the pausing instead of restarting the car. Which meant I then had to reach for the mouse and it was game over from then on. Also known as amateur hour.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Slow car ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Campbell just had an off and lost a fuck ton of time. Let's see if we might actually be able to catch him now.
Slow car ahead.
He had another off. He's pitting for, oh no, that's Mr. Klein. Yeah, Campbell, 140. He did have an issue. .6 and how long? 12 minutes left. There he is. See if we can get him. See if we can put the Bentley past the Porsche. It's World War II. World War III. It's the Germans. They're coming for you. Not today, son. Porsche might take the win, but everything else in the top four is going to be either Bentley or Aston. Oh, number 4's a Porsche as well. What happened to the number 3 guy with the Porsche? Okay, who was that? That was the dude that he's lapping.
Slow car ahead.
What the fuck is Mr. Rossi doing? Not even paying attention to where he's going by the looks of it.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I don't know why these guys don't let people pass when they can see someone right buried up the mirror and then they still try and go after you under brakes. Catch you later, sunshine. We're just after this one. All I saw there was Katzo, which I know, so someone's pissed. Mr. Rossi is upset at somebody. Come on, Mr. Campbell, you're 2.8 seconds away. That's not enough. it's so upsetting. I need to take one of these Porsches out at least. I didn't realise it was Porsches 3, 4, 5. Damn it. It should have been a Bentley 1, 2, 3. And it's not. It's going to be Porsche, Bentley, Porsche, Porsche, Porsche. And
Yellow
then
flag
a
in
sad
second.
Bentley in 6th. We fucked it up. Could have beaten them all.
Again,
Well,
yellow flag
except
in
for one of the
second.
Porsches. .4. Too slow in there. Try and make it up on the exit. Didn't really manage to, but certainly not losing anything. Coming for you, Mr. Campbell. A wiggle. He hasn't got his car working over these curbs yet. No time gained. Yeah, whatever. What? Sorry. Go. They don't work very well on the brakes, those things around here, because it's so bumpy, so I'd like to know where they're making the rest of it up. It'd be interesting to see. No real damage, so that's good. Yeah, he's kind of slow everywhere, to be fair. Not like slow, but not quite as fast as the Bentley. Please let it be one of the first or second or third place guys. Be really like happy making. Oh, he ran wide. So I mean, they stuck on the brakes. No, it's the 14th place dude is up in front of us. Be nice and fair, Mr. Campbell. I'm not going to bully you. Although you are so slow on the brakes, I'm just like really worried I'm going to run into the back of you and I have to sacrifice time as a result. Yeah, see the Porsches are better on corner exit, so if I can avoid the curbs then it kind of nullifies their advantage. If I touch the curbs, it kind of screws me. Mr. Laggerty is going to get in the way. Lights on. Fuck's sake. Outbraking myself again. We're coming for you, Campbell. Don't think you got away that easy. Let's turn driver names off. I find it annoying. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why it turns on. I should turn it off, really. It's because one of the buttons, the starter button on my button box, whatever letter it's mapped to also happens to be the letter which by default, and you can't switch it off, turns the driver's names on and off. He's struggling. Lost a huge amount of time on that last corner and we're already like back within, well, nearly half a second if it wasn't for that buggering about on the exit of that hairpin. And that one. 5.5 minutes, so probably 3 laps left. Oh, I've outbraked myself. Wide on that one. I'm giving it away to him. That 1.2 seconds isn't because the car's going off, that's just because I did a shitty lap. Let's cancel that out, shall we? Come back here, so we know he's slow as shit on the exit of that one, so let's try and get close to him for the exit of that next time round. We won't try and harass him on the brakes, we'll just stay with him and then try and get a better exit. But we're going to have to be right on him. We know he's slow here though. Oh, a bit of front aero wash. I'm getting close to him now, so I'm losing a bit of the front downforce.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Slow car ahead.
Like that. Although we're probably a bit too close now, this isn't ideal.
There's a slow car ahead.
Ah, fuck's sake! Should have given me some room, son. See, now I'm sitting here annoyed at myself for doing that, and now I'm being slow because I'm not concentrating. He didn't lose a lot, I just forced him out wide. So we've just got to prove that it wasn't unfair by pissing off away from him now, and showing that we were so much quicker than him that he was basically just a moving chicane. Which he kind of was. At certain parts of the track he was so freaking slow that it was almost hard not to drive into the back of him. Hello.
Slow car ahead.
Yeah, see, we've taken half, well, another half second out of him already. That curb. Lethal motherfucker. Running wide. Running wide. Whoops. And Elmer Fudd in my Bentley. Two laps to go. .137.7s. That's so freaking slow, mate. I don't feel quite so bad about it now because he was so slow. I'm still annoyed at fifth. That should have been second. It wasn't for me being an idiot and smashing and doing exactly what I said would happen, which is if you run wide on that corner, it's game over. Obviously in this it was back to the pits, fix everything, but if that was real world, race over, mate. There's no way you're coming back from driving headlong into a barrier at 60 miles an hour.
Alright, man. The leader is on the final lap.
Maybe in a 24-hour, but not in a 45-minute race at Oulton in the British GTs.
There's a slow car ahead.
we're 4.1 seconds ahead of him now, so let's see, what was our lap time this time? 1:36.3, still not very fast, because I did that slow turn in, a few other things that were annoying, but he did a 1:36.9. So he's still 7/10 off, even when I'm not really concentrating on going quickly and doing basically shite laps. Right now, 3/10 down in the first 3 corners. 2 corners, now 3. Never mind, half a lap to go. And our dream of a podium at the first Oulton Park CP was not to be.
The leader has finished the race.
I definitely would have finished there without any of this damage, because the guy in second is only 18 seconds up the road. And even having to deal with the traffic and the issues, the guys in third and fourth aren't any further ahead than they were at the pit stops. Let's take our rather melancholy 5th place. Up over the crest. Seal the smoke, and I'm going to hang my head in shame.
Take it easy indeed, lap.
Hang my head in shame. There we go. Return to garage. Of course, we can do that. What did he say? Sand dunes. What was he saying? That's for good of me, Hudson Smith. For killing you. I didn't touch you, dude. Oh, right. That wasn't bad, you know. So, we ended up finishing... Of course, how did Quee get to the front? Of course he did. That's hilarious. So Stack had an issue. Stack was the guy that was out front. So I could have actually taken the win had I not been such a fucking idiot. Good old Quee. He is fast as fuck. That's pretty impressive. So, looks like we're going to have to go away and do some fiddling, do some practice, and try and get a bit more consistent so that we can come back to these and have another go tomorrow. Let's turn those annoying wipers off. Of course I can't now because I'm in the thing. Oh well, never mind. Right, let's hoik out of here and see what effect that has had on our ratings. If we can actually have a look now. 63 up 1. Woohoo! See, we're having a nice day today. 3rd out of 23, 3rd out of 25. They were good races, and then we could have made it a 2nd. We could have bumped it up one more notch. But no. I bottled it, as per usual. I screwed up. But new track, shit happens. Let's go do some practice. So, thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. So, please consider liking, subscribing, etc., etc. And hopefully we will see you next time.